Welcome back to Pisces TV with Montana B. This is a love reading for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, wherever Pisces may fall in your chart or in your environment. This is for love, okay? Not necessarily singles, situationships, marriages, not even relationships. I wanted to do a reading for just love. There are some people that just need love. Source may have a message about love, your loved ones, so keep that in mind. Just to feel some love. So take a seat, get comfortable. If you hadn't all day long, take a deep breath with me right now. Just sit back and relax. Whatever was on your mind or has you in search of, just look at the beautiful crystals, release, relax, relate. It may or may not resonate as tarot is entertainment, but I love these cards, and I feel with these cards they deliver a bigger message. Could tell you a lot about the relationship, but it's just love, and I like that. Just to feel love, you know. If anybody called you today or checked on you, I care, and these cards seem to care, and Source cares. So this reading is about love, okay? If you're interested in my products and services or booking a reading, check the description box. A lot of information there, as well as our members platform on Patreon. There's the link there and all of my contact info. I just love the pastels, by the way. Y'all know I'm more of a vibrant color girl, but like I said, I'm just feeling the love with my new deck that I got for you guys. So we'll get started. If you hadn't subscribed, the benefit to doing so is getting the notifications. Make sure that you guys hit that notification bell and make sure you select all, as I update quite frequently. Ooh, I like this. Oh, my people stepping in. Hold on. Anyway, I update quite frequently. A lot of coupon codes, a lot of specials, a lot of contests to win something. I give things. I love you guys. So do that as we get started with your reading. You will survive this. New solutions and new beginnings are on the horizon. Healing that innocence. And it talks about a rare gift that you may have or that may be given to you. So we have the first card to come out. And when I saw Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired idea. Okay, these my folks. We talked a lot about the Syrians or the Sirius energy yesterday. And so today we have the Pleiades. So I think I'm going to put that on the thumbnail. I'm going to try to, if I don't forget. But there is the current energy, visionary, inspired ideas. But it says big picture thinking. Okay, so this might be major Pisces. Let's see. We have the child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Got that. You're going to step into a portal of opportunity here. And I'm feeling soul tribe energy. The Sea of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing consciousness to light. And I love this. You can't really see it. Oh, there you go. Look at that. That is beautiful. So bringing something into light, the potential, the child of the cosmos receiving something. I feel I have earthed, okay? And your life is a canvas. So artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Some of you guys are manifesting something and are about to step into this big picture here. So I absolutely love it. I'm going to set our friend there. When I started this channel, this was my crystal. And I said, whatever issues that you're having, go ahead and send it this way because it will transmute that. Okay? Transmuting any unwanted energy to just feel love. And let's talk a little bit about it. So we start with the big picture. I just saw baby steps for somebody. I don't know who want a baby or what that's about. But the Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. Okay, so hey cousins, I'm y'all cousin. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet, to take a deep breath. See, look, shake off what you've been taught about the world and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age of dreams and dream a new world into being. Now, pause. We said something about manifesting, and now what I'm being shown is that you have a strong potential to be a manifester. I think that's why we've been talking so much over the course of the year, right? About focusing, about mental energy and clarity, because you manifest at a high rate, Pisces. So if you're manifesting situations or relationships that are unwanted, we have to like take our minds off of that and focus more on what you do want, because what this just said is that you have the gift, okay? And because you are a big picture thinker and you're here to generate ideas for the future, you have to trust yourself and change the world with that. So the future will be woven by dream makers like you, Pisces. That's that Page of Cups. By those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, this card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Pleiadians support us in this important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it throughly with daily action. So notice that we talk about potential over here. That Page of Pentacles does represent the habits and the day-to-day life, okay? What you do every day, what you think about every day, what you see, what you dream. So hold those dreams and manifestations like a habit, okay? To dream your new world into being, to dream a new world into being, and to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think. For it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust the vision before it's a reality. Okay? Now, hey, Pisces, you know everybody else may not be on the same page that we're on. And you can have some very incredible things happening in your life that may not be understood by outsiders. Don't worry about them. That's why I'm telling about my business. Because I ain't going to even argue with them. And I'm the right one. You know, maybe that's why I got this channel and we sitting here listening to me talk. Because I am known to... my baby brother told me that once. And I was like, okay. I asked him for his opinion. Because I respected it. You know, I wanted to make sure that I just needed his confirmation. Right? And then he replied to me, "You've always done what you wanted to do." And I was like, you know what? I have. You know, so, hey, whatever. The center card has the child of the cosmos. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and tides and seasons when to come and go. Sounds like source to me. That intelligence is within you too. So it was there before you drew your first breath and will be there well beyond your last. It's part of who you are that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells, to remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe. Now, see, we have big picture thinking and intelligence. And then we have seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. Point blank period. You guys are manifesting something really big. And when I said, I think it's the Divine Union. Check that reading out on the playlist in the love readings. But when I say your guides kind of step in to bring something together, this isn't far-fetched from that. And connecting with you, okay? Some of you don't want relationships or marriages and kids. You probably have already had that. Or just don't see it as your bigger picture. So this is just love to you from Pleiades energy, from the universe, and just shedding light on your potential and the power that you have to bring your thoughts and dreams into reality. So that's kind of cool. Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. Now, the reason why I go, because all of my crystal babies here, okay, we are no longer considered the indigo children. I thought that for the longest time. Some of you may be, but we were mistaken. A lot of our parents were indigos, and a lot of the millennials and a little bit older than millennials are rainbow crystal babies. And so you have a higher frequency, a lighter body, than some of the darker energy that, I read about for our generation. They were mistaken. So I do love that. Anytime I think about crystals and rainbows, I think of the Ten of Cups, which is my happy ending card, which is happiness in your domestic life. For some of you, where I said that it involved relationships, not just with lovers, but family members, children, all of you under one roof, okay? So the Seas of Menteka card represents this crystalline clarity see, that mental clarity again of potential and possibility. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. Pause for the cause. Now, I've been speaking a lot to those of you that may not necessarily want relationships, and some of you could be kind of closed off to that for very valid reasons, right? But this card is highlighting where you're being opened, because for it to say, choose to see potential in people and situations, some of us no longer see the potential in the human race, in life, in love, in people. I've been there. And if you are there, this is inviting you to clear the clutter. Okay, so this could be one of your natural traits. Again, you super alien person. Or it could be a sign that you've been currently doing some good work and it has great potential. Something has great potential there. The Mentakans, okay, I've been saying it wrong. Okay, that's fine. The Mentakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. I swear that's the Page of Cups energy, and this world could kind of be hard on that Page of Cups. But here your people are, look, your people kind of standing up for you to say you're not delusional, you're not immature, you're not unrealistic. You may have lived in a more unconscious time, because something about this consciousness has given free will and power to all that be. And you may be from a place where it was just simpler, where things were clearer, and lighter. So anyway, you may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If this isn't the Page of Pentacles, I don't know what is. Because potential and reaching, okay. If it appears in a spread, it is very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. See, when I said 10 of Cups, contentment comes with the 9 of Cups, and that 10th cup may be this super positive outcome and the harmony, like I said, within your domestic lives. So I like that. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. When water appears in dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns of which you're unaware. Now, pause for the cause and talk about the Mercury retrograde we just did a reading on today. Take a look at that if you hadn't already. There is a Mercury retrograde in Aquarius energy at the end of this month that does spew into Pisces season. So that's why it's our business, right? I made it our business. Check that reading out, okay? To look at them and see them clearly and consciously so they don't appear in your life as fate. Okay. So this is kind of like learning from your experiences and being prepared or being guided. So things aren't just destined in fate. They say we have the ability to change our fate. And this is what this being conscious of patterns does that. How is that applicable to your love life, Pisces? Let me give you an example. Y'all know I love those, right? I dated someone that met me the same way they met their ex-wife. And when we broke up, the person that he's married to right now, he met them the same way that he met me and his ex-wife. And I asked him when we were dating, had he noticed that all of the people that he dated, he worked with them, and it started out in a sneaky, mysterious situationship, right? And ended up being something else. And hopefully he stays with the chick he's with. But maybe I helped him out a lot, because when I asked him if he noticed it, he just looked at me like I was stupid. So that says, no, I didn't. But now that you said something, damn, those are patterns. And so that we break out of those patterns, being conscious of them could be important. And I'm so proud that they came up in this reading in case anyone needed to hear that. So if you meet people the same way, if you get the same responses, if you have a type, I don't care if it's, oh, I meet everybody online, or I meet everybody at work, or everybody at the club, or you notice, I bump into this person at the end of the year all the time, or I'm running from a relationship this time of year all the time. Any pattern, honey, may help. Okay. So now it says, what unconscious patterns or behaviors are you ready to be brought to the light of day? That's crazy. So there we have it. All right. I love that. Very inspirational. Very much so a message. And I think it feeds the collective, because some of us are aware of this and are being given pats on the back and congratulated and being advised of some great potential to come to hold your focus. Others of us are being asked to be aware of it or spread your light, just like I did to that brother when I asked, have you noticed what you're doing? And I guess, because he's a Gemini, he probably would say, well, have you noticed? And I would say, yeah, I had to have noticed to sit down and have this conversation with you. But actually, that's what it took. I noticed some things that I did habitually, and that helped me see what other people do habitually. And just as a coach, I could have looked more into their habits before I looked into my own. But ultimately, it did direct me to dig deeper, because I may have seen his flaws before my own. And it don't matter, because eventually all of it was kind of like brought to light. I do love that. So let's get into a pick a card for you, because like I said, we're all on different timelines here. 9 of Cups for somebody, Queen of Disc for somebody else, okay, and the Ace of Disc for somebody else. So I don't know. Let's see what we got. I have the World card, sudden changes and cycles, and the 10 of Swords for somebody who may have hit rock bottom in this department. Okay, so group 1, we are not, we're going to stick, hold on, I dropped some of them. Sorry about that, y'all. Group 1, there's your card. And what I wanted to say, I'll save until after I get these cards up. They are just, man. They get to flying. They so little. And they just fly all about. 9 of Disc for somebody with the Knight of Wands. So if they're not going to commit, honey, you steer clear of that. Okay. So here we have it. There you are, group 2. Okay, hold on. I don't want them to fly off, y'all. Group 3. Here is your card. And for the collective, packing up and moving on. Baby, adjustments are being made. This is air energy. We have Libra, Lady Justice, weighing the scales. All right. It's like I get so, I'm just creative the way I think. But I'm getting the 2 of Cups vibe, the Queen of Cups, and her relationship life. Then I'm getting this Ace of Swords, where she could have had to draw that Queen of Swords energy. So it's still like intelligent and boundaries and protected, but there's still this weighing of the scales. Like, whatever you bring to me, baby, is what I'm gonna give you back, because I'm flexible. How about that? So I hope they giving my Lady Justice the right thing. Group 1, you have the 6 of Swords, and it says science, moving away from chaos. And the reason why I stopped what I was saying is because I didn't want to ruin it, right? What does it say? Killer alert. Or what do they say when people ruin stuff? Spoiler alert. Because I also saw the 7 of Wands. So we don't want to create blocks. We don't want to be defensive. We do not want to be resisting. Okay? Resisting means that Lady Justice or Justice card talks about forgiveness, and allowance and stuff like that. So definitely a good card for a love reading, wherever love falls in your life, to stay clear of drama. Group 2, you have the 9 of Wands, and it talks about strength. So you could be coming out of some stuff, or may have dealt with some heavy energy. You see the light there in her solar plexus and sacral area, and they say that's where those cords are connected. And you just about fed up. Okay. Group 3, you got the Ace of Disc, and it's like the Queen of Pentacles before they call her that. I don't know. I've never thought that, but I'm just saying, looking at the picture. You see? Definitely love that. Talks about newness, something new, or a commitment. Okay, that's what I got. Earth energy and something practical, grounded, something being materialized. I love it. Definitely being grounded. Okay, so that's what we have. Do hope that it helps. Until next time, guys. Namaste.